So my arcade Sentinels came in today. These are from Hasbro Marvel Legends. These are really cool. These are the obviously represented from the video game. Um, so the box art is the pixelated Sentinel. It looks really nice. It's a windowless box, um, which is okay. It's a Hasbro Post exclusive anyway, so it's not going to be stocked on a shelf or anything. I did not realize that these figures were taller. These are actually 7.2 inches tall. I don't know. I thought they were just basic 6-inch figures. No, they're actually a little bit taller than your typical 6-inch Marvel Legends. So that was surprising. It kind of dawned on me when I grabbed when I unboxed my shipping box, and the box was so big. I was like, man, what the heck? For 2 figures, I guess. But then it said it said 7.2 inches on the back. So they're bigger than the normal figures. Plus, it comes with a big rock. Anyways, let's crack it open. So don't let the windowless box fool you when you unbox it. They are in plastic clamshells. So again, we know that they went back to plastic and they went back to windows. So the windowless box isn't necessarily for I guess the environment. I don't know. That was their excuse before, right? But this is how it's packed, which is pretty unique. 2 clamshells on top of each other. The Rock is in the Rock, not Dwayne Johnson, but the Rock is right here, and there are the Sentinels. So here they are, very vibrant, very colorful. Again, based off the video game, so they are, pretty bright. They look good, man. I like them a lot. They're gonna go well with your comic display, I think. I do believe they will re-release this in a different color scheme. I don't think they're going to let this body mold go to waste. So a lot of people missed out on this 2-pack. I feel like if you're okay with not having the video game painted version, just wait for the comic-based version or the cel-shaded version or just the regular version, right? I think we're going to get it again. I'm not sure, but I don't see them just releasing this one time in this color scheme and that's it. With that said, this is still a nice version or variant of the Sentinels. I really like this a lot. They come with the same set of accessories. They have blast effects that we've seen before with a bunch of Iron Mans. This is the newer one, right? So we've seen that. So they each get one or a set of those, right? And then they each get a set of open hands so that you can plug in those effects, because they do have the peg holes on the palm. So they're open hands. Again, each of them get the same exact open hands there. So you can have them blasting the effects. On the figure itself, they have the pair of fists on each one right there. One has sculpt for each. And then we have the Rock in between them right here. It's kind of blended in there with my Dio. So that's kind of cool. It blends in. So it's a 3-pack, right? We get the Rock. We get the Sentinels. Not really. But the accessory is pretty cool. Wasn't really necessary. No, I guess. If they would have excluded it and made it cheaper, that would have been cool. But honestly, it's a cool accessory. We don't get a lot of accessories like this from Marvel Legends, believe it or not. At least this size. So kind of cool, and it's modular, right? So if you have a dial like I have, it kind of fits in if you want to put it around there. But I wish it was a little bit more shaded, I guess. Like black washed would go very well with this. But other than that, it is pretty decent. I can't really complain about this. So it's a pretty solid piece, pretty big. Let's take a close look at the Sentinels. I had forgotten how much this 2-pack cost. It was actually $55 retail on Hasbro Pulse. So going back one more time to the Rock topic, would you pay, I don't know, 40 or 45 for the 2-pack if the Rock was not included and it was just the Sentinels? I think so. Even though with the big Rock accessory, that boils down to what, $28 per figure? Not counting the Rock, But if you exclude the Rock completely from the 2-pack and make the price 40 or 45, it's about $20 or $22 per figure. So pretty big difference there. But in a day and age where figures are now 25 each, $55 isn't bad with the rock accessory, right? And the hands and all that. So I don't know. I'm getting off this topic because it's like repeating myself over and over. But either way, I think the price is pretty decent for what we're getting here. Not the greatest of all time, but it's not the worst either. So anyways, here's a closer look at the Sentinel. And I love the face sculpts. They look good. Very, very cool. And the colors, the purple on the abs is a little lighter than the torso, than the chest. Kind of bugs me a little bit. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. Is it me? Is it not? I don't know. But he's completely pinless, which is beautiful. A lot of people were thinking that these were the legs from the most recent Iron Man from the retro wave, but they're not, because that one had pins. This one does not have pins. They're in different molds too. The feet as well, and the shins. So it is not from Iron Man. Here's the back. And that's about it. The knees and the elbows are slightly, ever so slightly, a different color. Not the worst though. They're not like She-Hulk or I don't know who else had that issue, but they've been having issues with that lately. This is a little bit better. Almost not noticeable. So that's good. I'll take that any day. So there he is. Let's get the other guy in here. How many of these guys do you need, huh? I think I'm good with 2. I don't think I need any more, but I know some hardcore army builders are probably going to want more than 2. They're going to want 6, right? Or 8 or 10. I don't know. But yeah, man, these are cool, and I think I'm pretty content with 2. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to overdo it anymore. I kind of want to control myself, you know. I want to dial back a little bit, maybe purge some figures from the collection, and really just cherry pick from now on. But these guys, I think you can't just have one, right? This is why it's a 2-pack. So 2 at the minimum. So that means just one. You buy 1 pack because it comes with 2. And if you're, if you got the money for it, and you love Sentinels and X-Men, then you go for more, of course, and you got the space and all that. Anyways, let's see how they articulate. I feel like I am talking a lot this video, so hopefully that's not boring you guys too much. I might cut it out. I don't know. We'll see if it makes the video or not. But the head is actually pretty limited, although I don't expect this guy to, to be Spider-Man or anything like that. I'm not super bummed out about it, but he can't look down. I mean, it's ever so slightly. I'm not going to count it. Left and right, pretty good. Head tilting is actually there, surprisingly. Not bad, I guess, for what it is. The shoulders, we have some good range here. The arms will extend out all the way. They go down, they go all the way around, in and out. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows right there. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Then we have a diaphragm joint at the torso with a waist swivel at the waist. Of course, legs will kick forward like this, and they go in and out. We got thigh swivels, double jointed knees. Let's see if I can get them to both. There you go. And we have a shin swivel, boot cut, ankle hinge forward and back, ankle rocker left and right, and there's an ankle swivel as well. So there you go. I'm not sure if I gave you guys a good look at those eyes, because they're kind of in the shadows there, but the eyes are actually pretty cool. It's a super brief attempt of getting him to hold the rock in his hands. It's just balance. There's no pegs. There's no nothing. Just balance. It's not the greatest. This is literally a 5-second attempt. It's probably going to fall any second. But you can, if you really take your time on it, I'm sure you can actually pose him. Knees bent, legs stretched, whatever. I mean, it's pretty difficult. I tried a little bit more dynamic here. They're Sentinels, right? They're not supposed to look like humans anyways. But definitely, it's a little stiff. Alright, a quick side-by-side with the Wolverine from X-Men 97. You can see he is a short figure in general, but looks extra short next to these Sentinels. Alright, next to a bigger character than Wolverine, we have Magneto. And as you can see, he's a 6-inch figure, and he is not 7 inches tall like these Sentinels, so Sentinels are standing taller as they should. So this is the X-Men 97 Bishop figure, and they stand about the same height. Alright, so that'll pretty much do it for this review of the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Sentinels, the arcade video game variants with the rock right here. I guess we could just put that rock somewhere here. And overall, I'm liking this 2-pack quite a bit. So if you got your hands on it, I think you're gonna enjoy it. It's a nice you know, release. We haven't gotten a Sentinel in like 6-inch scale ish ever from Marvel Legends, I want to say. So this is kind of cool. We've always gotten them in Build-A-Figures. So like I said, I really do believe we're probably gonna get these guys again in different paint decos. So look forward to that. You know, we're probably gonna have a modern version. We'll probably get a comic version, associated version. I don't know. I can foresee it. So yeah. But overall, you know, a solid release, and I think you're gonna enjoy it. So let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.